Brews, brats, and bands at the barn, better known as B-4, returned to Preservation Park. Attendees gladly paid the fare and grabbed their mugs as the gates opened. As the name says, there's a barn, a couple of bands, brats, and definitely beer. While you might think it's a small beer fest with the numerous types of beers on hand, what most probably don't know is why B-4 even started. Coordinator Greg King.
It started out years ago as a fundraiser because we had a very specific task. We wanted to build a lean-to on the pole barn. After the first year, it was very clear that this was the type of event that the community enjoyed and frankly that they wanted. I have heard more than once tonight that they wish we did this twice a year.
With hundreds of people in attendance and about 100 types of beers, B-4 once again lived up to the hype.
We're looking at 700 to 800 people. We have approximately 100 different types of beer and cider. We have brats from the Dearborn Sausage Company. We have hot cider, lots of water to keep ourselves hydrated, and so far everybody's having a good time. They're also enjoying some free cupcakes from Kalmar Cakes, and they're enjoying some nice Bavarian pretzels from the vendor that comes out at the Canton Farmers Market every Sunday.
Like every Canton function, it took good leadership and great staff to pull off B-4.
It takes a lot of effort from guys like Bill Tesson, Dave Curtis, the folks over at Leisure Services. We've got some great helpers there, Christy Smith and Paula Cosby. They are great assets to this community, and they help us a lot getting the volunteers, getting the communications out. They're awesome.
B-4 is a fundraiser first and a beer fest second. While King wants all to enjoy themselves and taste as many different brews as they can, the intent is not to get buzzed or drunk. Hence, the 4-ounce pours.
What is supplied is a little cup, and it's a 5-ounce plastic cup, and for each ticket you get a 4-ounce pour. Because the idea here is to enjoy many small quantities so that everybody's still good and happy. Nobody's trying to get silly.
And thus far, it has been a fun and safe event.
We have been blessed not to have any negative incidents at this event for 9 years.
The good luck is probably due to good folk knowing what is expected and simply expecting to enjoy themselves. And when asked why they came, the answers were clear. Kevin McGovern, Mary Link, Sarah McGovern, Ellen Skinner, and Caitlin Snyder totally enjoyed themselves.
Fantastic. Bratwurst, rock and roll, beer, that's the best combination.
It's just a good time.
It's a fun time.
End of summer, a nice night, a lot of people, and just socializing, enjoying nature. And beer.
It's a lot of fun. The music is great. The brats are fantastic. The beer is amazing.
A lot of fun here. You know, there's a lot of variety of beers. You can choose what you want.
Whether this year was their first time or they had been before, a return to B-4 was in their future.
This is my first year here. I would definitely come back.
Yep, I was here 2 years ago and loved it and came back this year. I'll definitely be back.
Heck yeah, we'll be back. Yep.
With the success of the 9th B-4, King says he'd like to see more of the same.
My hope for the future, quite honestly, is to keep it just like this. There's a lot to be said for growing an event, getting it really big. I think what is unique about this event is that it is so small, that it is very contained, that it's pretty laid back.
As the sun set over B-4, I think it's safe to say B-4 number 10 can't get here soon enough.
Oh, nice.